Greetings, greetings, greetings. Happy Venus Day. So, I am here to talk about the female archangels and just bring about angelic transmission to you today. If you have been following along several threads that I've been working on, one of the threads that I have been working with and weaving in my own system has been with the feminine archangels, right? And so I'm going to share a little bit more about the female archangels and my own personal experience with the female archangels, as well as with the masculine archangels. And I may give like a little bit of my background story as far as like my own journey with angels and what it means currently, and perhaps give a angelic transmit from one of the female archangels for you as well. So I am currently in my enchantress phase, my premenstrual phase, and my brain gets a little boggled, which is very normal for this time in the waning moon womb. And so I will be reading from my notes directly from the laptop, okay? And so what I want you to do is first, I want to invite you to share this out. This is really important information, because what I've been doing and what's happening here, really what I've been really doing is that I have been feminizing everything, right? When I'm talking to you all about mother money, that is the feminization of our money. So we are connecting with all of our life from a feminine perspective so that we are having a divine reflection of ourselves and working with energies that is natural to us. Female archangels, feminine angels, the feminine side of angels is natural for us. We are the deep feminine. They are the deep feminine. They work in our system. So I have several posts back that you can read a little bit more of some of the seeds, transmissions that I have been discussing in regards to the feminine archangels. And it's such a beautiful devotion, right? So first, I want to just start and just open up in prayer. Wherever you are, hopefully you're safe, you're not driving or anything like that. Just come into a place of just offering of gratitude and giving thanks for all of the life that you are and all that is occurring within you, outside of you, and all of the manifesting good and the angelic presence that is here for you, the infinite divine love for which angels live on love. They are created in love for the purpose of love and for serving humanity. And what they really live on is beautiful, sparkly, sunshine energy of appreciation and goodness, and our complete yes for their support. Whew, so oh my goodness, I just felt one of the angels come in. So I just want to let's just give thanks for the presence of angels in our life, the feminine and the masculine angels that we all know and love. And we know wherever there is masculine, there is feminine because of polarity. This is just natural. This is the way it is. So we want to bless ourselves to bring about an intention and a devotion to how can we be more in a feminine aspect, living more a feminized female lifestyle by way of everything, including the angels. So we're so grateful and thankful for our most loving angel, our most highest angel, which is our own self, our highest, most loving self, and all of our guardian angels, our ancestor angels, all of the angels in the courts that walk with us that we may not even know but are here for us in our yes and in our intention and in our love and for the love that Goddess has for us. All of the angels, we give thanks and we say yes, 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 yes. You have full-blown permission to support us in this now. Ashe, ashe, ashe. So, the angels. It's such a beautiful devotion. I want to start by saying, for me, that many moons ago, I was working with the archangels when I first came into consciousness, but always in awareness, right? Because we all, if you have a Christian background, any background, particularly Christianity, you know about the angels, right? We celebrate and really connect deeply with angelic energy around Christ's birthday, around Christmas and all that, the angels and all of that, right? So my whole mind as it relates to angelic energy has always been around masculine, right? Even the archangels, Michael, Raphael, URL, Shamuel, all of these archangels is such a deep connection from the masculine way, but what's always behind the masculine in essence is the feminine. The feminine has always been there, just like the Holy Spirit. She is feminine. She's always been there. And so it is for us as female beings, as female soul, female body, we have the privilege to connect and remember our infinite divine intelligence reflection, the spiritual reflection of the feminine archetypes of on this planet, and that includes the angels. And so I recently journeyed and did a lot of ancestral father healing, and in that ancestral father healing, I was able to come into a place to reconciliation with God the Father, the divine Father, my Father, right? And so what happened in that journey, in this ancestral healing, as it relates to my love addiction recovery, in healing my inner teen and my inner infant and my inner child and all that stuff that's connected to love addiction patterns, is that I realized like I had so much allies, spiritual allies, and support, nourishing support that's available that I disconnected with because I associated it with father, patriarchy, and all of those things. And so the angels came about, and me coming and returning back to angelic energy and support came through that healing of remembering, oh, right, I do have the masculine spirits available to me. The archangels are available to me. But I wonder, where are the female angels? Because my whole life is to be feminized, right? And so I began to wonder about that and connect with that, and just journeying with that energy. And so I came into connection with the Archaea, the female archangels are called the Archaea, faith. Now, the counterpart, or the other side of the coin of the female archangel faith, is Archangel Michael. So everyone knows Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael has power. He is power. He's fire, right? He's truly, I feel like a way open. He opened doors as well. He do the divine protection. He can move around all of the realms. I mean, Archangel Michael is one of the most known archangels of the world, right? And so where is his inside of that, right? In the deep, the essence on the other side of Archangel Michael is Lady Faith, is Archaea Faith. And working with her has been transformational, because what I know is that her energy comes deep, deep, deep within side of me in the color ray of purple. Actually, her ray is purple. And so where Archangel Michael, you can feel touched by Archangel Michael, like you could feel the touch of Archangel Michael in your energy and in your system, where the essence of Archaea faith, female archangel, you can feel her inside of your system. Why? Because we're the same. So she works inside of your system in the deep, deep, deep. Where is this energy needing to go inside of you? In that in faith, in weaving faith and connecting the consciousness of faith and the power of faith and the empowerment within your system inside of you, the working of that energy, the massaging and the weaving of it within out, where Archangel Michael is taking care of supporting you in that polarity, right, of what's necessary outside of you from a feminine space. Same coin, different sides, right? And so right now I'm working with in the divine polarity with Archangel Michael and Archaea Faith, Lady Faith. Ashe. So how this works is that I'll give you an example of my experience. Like, she has been weaving in my system in a place of personal power, in a place of divine faith, and just my evolution, my natural evolution as a woman. And so I felt her energy come into my system and really working inside my solar plexus and weaving inside with my solar plexus, which is where you know, all of that doing and being and faith and personal power and all of that stuff live inside this energy center. She's working, massaging, healing, doing all the things in regards to that for me, right? I'm in communion with her inside of me. And today, the energy got so nourishing and so crystalline that I did a womb release. I did a womb release ritual this morning. And as I was doing the womb release ritual, I was also, because you know, everything is a vacuum, right? The law of vacuum says when you release something, something got to fill that spot. So if I'm doing a womb release, then I have to massage in and bring forth and bless up. What do I want to feel? Excuse me. What do I want to feel my womb space with, right? And so filling my womb space up with infinite divine love and beauty and all of those things, and faith came in through my inner mother womb archetype. My inner mother womb archetype, she holds this, she represents summer, which is so beautiful because we're moving to summer, but she also holds like this basket. And in this basket is all of the beautiful fruit and breads and sustenance, right? Nourishment. And so the angelic ray, the purple ray, crystallized into a diamond, and it went into my basket, my inner mother basket. So now I have this energy where she was living inside of my plexus energetic center, and now she's deepening inside of my womb, inside of my inner mother, to source me from that place. You see, there's a distinction there where when the female archangel work inside of your system, right, to strengthen you in your female self, right, in your feminine self, in your personal power as a woman, feminine system, your divine feminine system. We're all feminine. And with Archangel Michael outside of you, there's always that polarity. And so with oh, I got like such an itchy nose right now. You know, it's allergy season and stuff. And so when we are talking about, let me just tap into this here. So when we are talking about like when we are talking about working with the masculine archangels, right? They are from our place of our polar as woman, as a divine feminine creature being on this planet. There's the polar. So Archangel Michael is doing whatever's necessary outside, on the outside. I could feel his touch, right? I felt his touch today. And I could feel his presence because it's powerful. He came in. And that's like, it's still outside of me, right? Whereas I can feel the feminine essence of the feminine archaea inside of me. She's inside of my womb. She's always inside of my system. Whatever is happening, wherever I'm alchemizing, wherever I'm moving, however I'm evolving, she's deeply, deeply inside of me, massaging, and I'm working with her inside of my system and emanating that energy out in my feminine, calling on Archangel Michael to do what he needs to do in his masculine divine support outside of me, in my reality, in my manifesting miracle world, right, in the earthly realm. And so it's such a beautiful thing to be able to connect with the feminine quality of the angel. The feminine quality of the angel, I'm going to read from the notes. The feminine quality of the angel represents the seed of creation, while the masculine is the flower that develops from the virtue itself, shaped through in the will and action. So I'm going to say it like this. The feminine essence of the archangel is the seed. It's the nourishing seed. Whereas the masculine archangels is the flower, it's the actionary part, it's the manifestation part, it's the part of the action, the will that we see. So while I'm working with the lady faith or archaea faith, angel faith, archangel faith, the female archangel faith, or the feminine archangel faith, whatever feels right for you. When I'm working with her inside of my system, inside of my womb, her counterpart, Archangel Michael, is doing what he's doing outside of me for in service to unto divine love, right? And what is necessary. So it's such a beautiful thing when you come into the consciousness of, I wonder, you know, I'm a Gemini rising. So for me, it's like, I'm always an invitation to myself. It's also how my human design is made up, right? So I'm always like, yeah, I'm an invitation to myself. So I wonder, how would this look if I was working with the female? Because I'm all about feminizing my life. Everything from my money, from my body, from my wealth, from my everything in this divine realm. The divine feminine realm is here. The earthly realm is here. How do I match that? How is everything in my life as I live emanating out of me, including how I work with angels, need to be first and foremost feminine. And so I lost that. I'm so grateful. I could just weep. Because I returned to this source. I returned to this love. This love. I just want you to sit with that with me, about this love, this immaculate, most wonderful love that is here with the angels, that is here with having the consciousness, having the feminine consciousness of, I have both. I have the polar. I can call on the masculine angels to do, to action, to will, to do all the things. And I can work in a deep, deep feminine essence of my system with the archaea and let her alchemize me from the inside out into my world. Because I am the deep feminine and I am the seed. And it's such a beautiful dance of support, of feeling nourished and deeply nourished. And so the angels are not outside of you, right? Like, I feel my wings and all the things. It's a million kazillion ways to do devotional, angelic healing, work with the angels. Whew, it's a million books out there. The angels are not outside of you. When you're connecting with the feminine archangels, female angels in general, it's far more easier to experience them inside your system and feel and let that vibrational frequency of the angelic frequencies be inside your system, because it's all the same. It's inside of you. You're feminine, they're feminine, the feminine spirit, the feminine light rays. It's all inside of you. It's beautiful and it weaves inside your system easy versus trying to bring in the masculine. It's too much. I can't hold Archangel Michael inside of my system. That power is too much, right? That needs to be active. It needs to go. That's fire. It needs to go to work. It needs to do what it needs to do for me. And that's the miracle of it, because we get to experience both in our polarity. And in my polarity of my feminine, then I'm sitting here as the feminine, requesting unto the service of the masculine, which is the Archangel Michael. It's all beautiful. And it's beautiful dance. And whether we know it or not, which I was aware of this for years and years and years, I always did angelic healing and readings forever. I'm always aware in all of my angel healing and reading sessions, I was always aware of the feminine side of the angel, because I would feel them and I would say, oh, this is the feminine aspect. This is the feminine aspect. But I didn't have like all of this deep understanding of it in this way before. Now I get it. Oh, there's names. Oh, that's virtue faith. That's angel faith. That's the essence of Archangel Michael. Oh, okay. So each one of these archangels have an archaea. And so we can weave and we can connect with them because we're women. And it's, what do we do as women? We weave. The divine feminine weaves. Okay, so I can weave with the feminine archangels and get that deep healing. And I can also be expressed in that way and have them emanate out of me, and the angel's essence emanate out of me. And I can have the masculine counterpart do what it needs to do unto God, right? The divine masculine force. That's all about action and will and getting shit done for you, right? For your protection, for your love, and all the things. So angels aren't beings that are outside of you. Instead, they are reflections of our highest capacity to love and be loved. Oh my goodness. Woo. Angels are reflections of our highest capacity to love and be loved. They are reminders of our divinity, that we have the wherewithal to enjoy radiant health, overflowing abundance, magical spiritual connections, no matter our background or our beliefs. Angels is non-denominational, right? They just is. And in actually, I had remember talking to a Baba about like, what did angels, this was years ago. What is angels in Yoruba tradition? What is that? Right? And the Orishas are considered the angels. And in your highest self, your Ori is also considered an angel. And so in all types of traditions, and the Orishas have their set of angels, right? Ushun's angels. I know a recipe that calls for abundance, recipe that where you call on Ushun's angels. So it's so beautiful, just the angels and all the many ways that we can work with them. So what we want to do now, though, since we have the conscious awareness, is I want to work with the feminine essence, attributes, aspect, the archaea of the archangels. How do you do this? It's really simple, right? Like, you could Google female archangels, right? You could do that. But also in a really simple way, if you are working with Archangel Michael, ask, and may I have the awareness of Archangel Michael's feminine counterpart. May the archaea of Archangel Michael step forth. May the archaea, the feminine essence of Raphael, step forth. May the feminine essence of Archangel Shamuel step forth, right? Archangel Shamuel, which is the divine love angel that we all love, right? We love the Archangel Shamuel because it's about love. His feminine essence archetype is charity. Is charity. And so it's all beautiful, and it's all about your devotion to the feminine. So I want you to understand, ultimately, whatever it is, if you are sitting in Womb Goddess Temple, I am all about alchemizing in the feminine. I am a feminine alchemist, period, right? I am a divine feminine alchemist. If I'm talking about, whatever I'm talking about is from the feminine. I don't care what it is. Okay. I am 100% woman. I am 100% feminine. And I am always having like an inquiry of, what does the feminine say about that? Right? I wonder, how can I feminize this? How can this feel much better to me? And how can I have a reflection of myself as a divine feminine being and creature and being and body in this world in this way? So that's what it is. We have such a beautiful way of being able to connect with the archangels. And I'm so happy to be reconnected because, as I was saying before, I really lost the faith. I lost my faith somewhere along the road. I lost my faith, and I'm working with divine faith in such a way through the archaea. And it just simply means my faith is my greatest strength. I know that. And I don't want to say I lost my faith. In some ways I did. My faith got diminished and limited because of a lot of maternal loss. My mom, my baby passed away, I almost passed away. It was such a lot of loss that I experienced around maternal loss, which is why I'm so strengthened in mother now, right? So it's all good. It's all for me. And also in that space of with the Divine Father and just my connection with Divine Father healing. I am reconnected with the Divine Father in a healthy way. And it's so powerful, miraculous. Oh my God, the Divine Father is so loving. Woo, Divine Father energy. It's absolute. I'm not talking about like God the Father from the Christian energetic. I mean the Divine Father. It's a different frequency. And when you hallow your connection with patriarchal father energy, and do that ancestral father energy that I have been doing for the past year, right? For the past year, especially being in healing my inner love addict and doing all the things with love addiction, I have come into that place where, oh my goodness, wow, I fucking lost my connection to the angels, because the angels are like masculine. And I'm like, hell, I'm off of Father God. I'm off of Father Angels. I'm off of masculine spirits. I'm cool off y'all, right? That was that wound. That was that hurting. No, there's a whole array of masculine spirits that's available to support us, to do the actionary work, to guard us, to govern us, to take care of us, to protect us, to provide for us, to nourish us in a masculine way. And it's all here for us in that beautiful polarity that it is. I stand in my station as feminine, and the archangels do what they do in their masculine polar. I stand in deep communion with the feminine archangels and the female archangels in my system and let them work inside me, and their masculine counterpart can do what they got to do. Wherever there is one, there is the other, right? The yin yang. So it is in the angelic realm. And so I want to just invite you in. Just invite you in. We can always go deeper. We can always go and experience more feminine, more of ourselves. Now, by way of money, turning that on its head. By way of wealth, turning that on its head. By way of the angels, turning that on its head. And the funny thing is, it's always been here. Like, where has the feminine ever gone for real? Just hidden. You can't see her. But we are her. When the world see me, you see her. When the world see you, they see her. And so we continue to deepen and expanding and emanating the energy, and we can do that by way of our angelic path. All right. So if you have a desire to connect in this thread and in this portal, I am open to teach, transmit, bring about angelic healing, do angelic reading for you from the female archaea space. And I wonder what female archaea is here for you. And the counterpart, right? Asking the counterpart to serve, to serve what you need to serve. So my example of my own experience today was that, doing my womb clearing, doing all that, bringing forth and calling forth and having that experience in my womb. And my experience with the the archangel today was this, Archangel Michael. So Archangel Michael, is working for money. Archangel Michael can do the work for money. Archangel Michael can do the work for abundance. Archangel Michael can do a lot more stuff than what we think. Because when I connect with Archangel Michael, it feels like, because he can move around all types of dimensions, it feels like I'm connecting to the crossroads, right? For me. And so everyone has their own connection with Archangel Michael, right? That's, there's a lot of information out there for that. Okay. One, yes, and we want to connect with the essence of faith, okay, which is Archangel Michael's counterpart. That's what's special here, what I'm talking about. And also allowing for that will angel who could get shit done for you, and you could just sit and be with it. Archangel Michael and all of the other archangels who work outside of you, right? They do the work outside of you, not actually in, out, but really just working on the outside to able to do stuff. Archangel Michael, we know he could do all the things in for you. And so he's very active, fiery energy. And what I asked him to do for me is in regards to my money and blessing. And so I saw him moving and just open doors in a circle. It was like a circle around me. He was just open all these doors, open all these doors, open all these doors. And I was like, whoo, okay. And it was so hot, it's so powerful and so forceful. And I was just thinking, I am so grateful and thankful I'm in connection with with the archaea, with his feminine essence, because ain't no way in the world I want all that inside of my system. Like, no, I can't have that in my system. I need, being inside of the feminine phase and having her do what she do in my system. Now she's inside of my womb, and we could work in that way. And I can expand in the evolution of faith and in the personal power through faith. And I can also ask her counterpart to do all the stuff, which is his force and his power. And so, I lit a candle on it and go ahead. And that's what it is. And today I actually received a beautiful gift. Actually, that was like within, I don't know, this morning and this afternoon. I actually, there was a door that opened, a beautiful gift came through, and I'm so grateful. And so I say all that to say is that, yes, you can have both. You can connect. You could be in 100% of your sanction as a feminine bodied woman and creature, feminine essence. You can work with the archangels from a feminine essence, and you can have the glorious energy of the masculine archangels be in deep service to you through the love of God, right? It's It's so special. So what I have been given a couple things. I can work with you one-on-one. We go into angelic healing containment from a feminine place, one-on-one. Or if 7 women would like to go into a group containment, I would do that. That's what I got from Angel Faith, is that it needs to be at least 7 women, and we can journey through, and we will journey, and we will connect with all of the female archangels, and we will go in and receive the initiation and the healing through all of them, right? It's 11 of them, and we can do that in containment and in group containment. And so we could do that, right? Or you can work with me one-on-one, and we can do that one-on-one. It's such a beautiful glory. Do you know how much peace it is to be in connection with the archangels? It's just love. That's why I wanted to come live today on Venus Day. It's pure love. Like, you know, we don't want to take this energy for granted. We don't want to take this energy for granted. We have the opening to connect with such a nourishing support. A nourishing support through the feminine angels and through the masculine angels both. And it's such a beautiful, if you just want to work with spirits and forces that will allow for you to be in a place of peace. That's easy. That's nourishing, that's friendly, that's loving, that is ready and want to be in service to you through infinite divine love. Then you want to be in connection with your angels. And I'm grateful that my return to the Father has opened me back to my return to the angels, because my goodness, I lost my connection there because I was just cool off Father. I was just cool off Father. So yeah, the universal force of the angels. We know that they connect us with source consciousness. They act as divine messengers, supporters. They are eternal friends. They are nourishing companions. That's what it is. They are nourishing companions. That's how I feel about the archangels. They are nourishing companions, and they want the big ask. And the feminine archangels work in our deep, deep feminine, and the masculine archangels work in the will. And doing all those things, and we can just sit in our polarity. So that's really all I have for you all today. I hope this has been a blessing. Please share this to someone, because listen, whenever I am speaking to you all about anything that I'm speaking to you about, it's for the edification, of the feminine on the planet. That's what the archeia is for, is to expand and edify the feminine, the divine feminine on the planet. Mother in all the ways that she looked. This is what I'm in service to. So the information, the transmission, the energy, oh wow, that's available to me. Yes, it's available to you. Needs to be out. Share out. Don't hold the blessing to yourself. Get the information out so all other women can know and can come into an awareness. If you don't know, now you know, right? And then you can okay, let me move from this space. Like, what's available for me here? I wonder what's available for me here. It's an opening, right? We open. We go deep. We emanate out. As within, so without. That's why it's beautiful if you're working with the feminine angels, because what's happening is they're working in your system and you're emanating out into reality, right? So that's what we do. I'll put the form below, right? If any of you want to come into a cohort, right? A container, 7, we'll do that. And if you want to do one-on-one and have an angelic containment with me, a session, divination, all the things, healing, we'll do that. And the price point for this is going to be, I want to say, lower than what I would usually do for my immersions and stuff like that, right? Because I just want everyone to have access to the energy with the angels. It's always been that way for me. Even years ago when I did angel readings, I just made it, very more reasonable in the price point. so that you can connect and have the transmission in the energy. So it's definitely not going to be my regular rate for my immersions and stuff. Yes, yes. So let's come into see what the angels have for us. You want to get a message with me? Let's get a beautiful message. I already have the card that's coming off of my altar. Let's see here. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, and I am feeling called to this. Okay. This one. It's so amazing to me to feel faith in my system, angel faith. Because I could literally feel her activated, like she's like guiding. I feel her activated. So we are going to do this one. Oh, there it is. That jump. All right, so we have this one. And we have this one. Okay, so I'm going to bring the card into my system because that's what I do. And I'll transmit from it. Whew. I love this. Love is a shade, a covering for you. Love is a shade, a covering for you. Frequency protection. Don't that make your little girl feel so good? You know, do you know that love is the only protection that we really need? This is like really difficult for people to get. But it's so true. And I have experienced enough to know that like love is my protection. What is everything running off of? Right? Your ancestors, they love you. All of whatever spirits you work with, they love you. Archangel Michael's protective angel. Most folks call on him for protection. He runs off of love, the love of God for you. So just bottom that in yourself. Love is my protection. I'm going somewhere. I'm uncertain what I'm doing. I send love down the road. Love is my protection. I'm uncertain. I don't know. Love knows. Love is my protection. Love will always be the highest frequency on the world, on the planet. Everything, life, death, everything lives on love. Love is your protection. And for me, like I'm just like in a place of like I don't necessarily even need to pray for like protection and stuff like that. Like it just is. More so, my protection these days is like, ooh, God has helped me to protect myself through my choices. That's different. Help me to protect myself through my choices. Help me to not be an enemy unto myself. You hear me? Right? Help me to choose. Let my wisdom protect me. Let my choices protect me. Because you got me. But I bless my head to choose well. I bless my body in all of these patterns, these ancestral patterns that we're always unraveling, right? We always unraveling, and then the angels can do that for you. The most high loving ancestral angels can do that in your system too. We are always unraveling these egoic patterns, and we're making choices that's happened over and over and over through our bloodline in different iterations. Protect me from that. Like, I ain't worried about all this stuff out here, like in here. Don't let me speak death upon myself, cause death upon myself. by way of choices and decisions and patterns that are running in my system. That's why we work in our feminine system, Shay. So that's what's true there. I don't know where that was coming from, but it needed to be said. So love is our divine protection, and Archangel Michael is here for love. I felt that power there. Love will always be our protection. And if you desire for me to read from the card, the presence of love will always cast out fear. This is from the Universe Have My Back deck. I love it. I've been working with this card. This card is like an initiation to me. Every single oracle card is an initiation to me. I call the energy in my system. And I've been working it throughout my entire cycle. I started in my maiden and now I'm in my enchantress, and I've been working with it throughout my entire cycle. Ashay. Blowing that off. Gotta go back on my womb altar. Okay. Y'all probably got a little peak show right there. When you work from home, you ain't gotta wear pants or panties. All right. So the next card is, all right. So I actually pulled this from the Flower Therapy deck, which is so very fitting because what feminine angels don't like flowers and beauty? We love it. Why wouldn't they? So feminine faith, her essence, and pull the card into my system, pull the energy of it, what's here for us. And when you pull the flower, what I love about doing this, and I did about 4 reels on Instagram. I didn't post them over here, but I did 4 reels teaching how to actually do this. If you're interested in learning how to allow the energy of a card to come into your system to heal you, nourish you, give you your messages. This is the feminine way, because we are deep and we can just pull in the energy of it, and it will alchemize in our system to give us what we need, the medicine, right? And that's available on my Instagram reels. I got like 4 reels. All right. I may or may not post them over here, y'all. Just want to let you know. Okay, I'm open to the flower, the essence, through Archea Faith in this now. Whew. 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 Okay. That was deep, y'all. All right. So there is no fear inside of you. In essence, there's actually no fear inside of you. What's happening, where she showed me, is like this this glass, right? You know how we have the glass on the computer screen or on your phone, and it's all of these digits, like programming. We have like the glass, that is us, and then it's all these codes of programming. My husband's IT, so he have all these scary looking screens all the time up, blah, blah. But it's all these written codes on here. What's truth is like that glass, that fluorescent, beautiful, clear glass that we actually are, like our system, our actual system is clear and is programmed on top of that. We know that, right? We know that we have imprints, programs that run on top of us. But at the essence of who we are, the embodiment of who we are, all the way through to our body, which is cellular, which is, you know, all light, right? Light. We are actually fully embodied faith essence. So if we are fully embodied faith, then this flower is saying, that we are naturally fertile. We're naturally seeds of creation to blossom. We're naturally seeds of creation. We're naturally seed. We are all fertile all the time, creating all the time, right? And so that's our natural state of being. So we want to connect to our natural state of being. And faith can allow the evolution and the reclamation, the dissolve, the transmutation and transformation. She can do that by way of virtue of transforming all of that stuff that's on us, those codes that's on us. She can do that. Her frequency can do that, right? And so that we can be free. Because I don't know about y'all, I don't want to keep running on all those ancestral imprints and this imprint and that imprint and that imprint and, unraveling all the time. Like, how can I have some quantum healing, right? And angelic energy is super high frequency stuff that can help us to evolve, right? God is the planet, the evolution of humanity, our divine birthright blessings and prosperity and connection and love for us to experience it and represent it. And so if someone's seeing me full and they're like, wow, like your essence, your everything that's emanating off of you is just like, it just feels so light and it feels so loving, right? It's a reflection. The angelic energies that's working in my system reflects that out. And it's just like, oh, I want some of that. I want some of that for myself. I want that glow and peace. We say to glow up and all this stuff. I want that for myself. And so what happens is the energy is able to continue to go on and on and on. And we can all rise in our birthright blessings. And hopefully in our lifetime have some form of what the mother wants for us on this planet. Right? Goodness. Okay, just goodness. We think about all that's happening in the world today and stuff like that. And there needs to be a embodied consciousness. When I'm talking about consciousness, I'm talking about embodied. I'm not talking about like, yeah, I'm like checking out ascending. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about as above, so below, low. In the earth, I am embodied. She said, I am embodied faith. I am embodied faith. That's who I am. That's the truth of who I am. Faith is the energy of fertility. And without it, like, our human, we don't, there has to be faith in it. There has to be faith, the virtue of faith. And she's here to evolve us and remind us and empower us and remind us of our divinity and all that we are naturally, our natural state of being. And so we give thanks for that. We give thanks for the feminine virtue, Archangel Faith. We give thanks for the masculine essence, Archangel Michael, of the same coin in their divine messaging. We're so grateful and thankful. And I want to bless you. And, you receiving, connecting to your guardian that you came here, you were born with, right? To the earth, that you will connect with your highest, most loving self in the actual angel, your guardian angel. Because we have a slew of angels. I can go on and on about angels, right? There's an angel for, your car need to be fixed. There's an angel for I lost something. There's an angel that can come forth. Whew. Okay, no, my car don't need to be fixed. Everything as well. I literally, in the frequency of angels, like felt the angels come in. Thank you. As an example, all is well. And so we have to be so responsible in how we are in connection when we are in communion in that space with angels. They will come. They will come and they will be in service to love in us, through us, and around us for the holy and best good for us and for our life, our actualized life, as within, so without. And so we have this polarity to be able to connect with, and also our personal angels, right? We came here with. So I bless you to, one, be in connection with your guardian, and two, have fun. Explore for yourself, right? Just like question all my Gemini energy is just like, I wonder, let's have fun with that. And my Sagittarius is like, let's go journey. What's here? Let's learn journey. So just be with it. And it's gonna feel different throughout every phase of your cycle. right? How I connect a maiden is not how I'm going to connect a mother. How I connect a mother is not how I'm going to be in crown, or how I'm going to be in my witchy phase, which is what I'm in now. How we are. But the one thing about it, when you're with the feminine archetype in your system, right? The feminine angels in your system, they're going to work throughout your system, throughout your phases. They're going to work throughout your system, throughout your life phases. If you are a maiden woman, if you're a mother woman, if you are enchantress woman, which is perimenopause, if you are already over on the other side, the crone woman, she's going to work. The virtues, the female archangels are going to work within your system because they are like you, right? That's what it is. And that's what's so beautiful. Feminize your life, okay? Everything, nothing's off the table. You think about something, I wonder how it can be done, how it can function, how it can move from a feminine place, because we are needed on the planet to be 100% her. That remind me of Lizzo. No, I'm 100% goddess, 100% mother, 100% her, right? And so, yeah, yes, that's what it is. That is what it is. I'm so grateful and thankful. I hope that this bless you. Make sure you share this out and let somebody else be blessed. You can connect with me. I'll post a link if you want to come into containment, get some angel healing readings, understanding for yourself from the feminine place. And we'll take it from there. We'll see how it looks as far as a group journey coming with this, because it's so beautiful and just it's miraculous energy. The other thing about this is, like, if you love miracle energy, then that's natural for you to connect with angels. One of the frequencies that I always connect with every new year, spring year, is miracle. Miracle miracle energy, and being in connection with miracle energy expands the natural energy of angelic energy, miracle energy. It all goes together, right? If you can believe in miracles, you can believe in the highest, most loving frequencies on this planet, which is angelic energy, right? So you can believe in all of that, and everything starts with our faith and our belief, and our faith is fertile. Our faith is fertile. Ashe. If you have any questions, comment your questions below. If you want to inbox me any questions, whatever. I'm here to be in service. We bless and we give thanks. Let's close out. Also, please clear your womb out. Make it at least a weekly practice to clear your womb, bless your womb, and allow divine love to fill your womb up. You don't have to say anything but love enter my womb. Infinite divine love, the most purest, holiest love to clear my womb. When I was clearing my womb today, I was clearing out limitations. Limitations is associated with disempowerment. Faith is empowerment. And so that's with the inner mother, and crystallize the energy of the essence of faith within me, the angelic ray. I'm so grateful for my experience today. I'm so grateful for the gift of Archangel Michael, him opening up doors and me getting immediate evidence of that. I'm so grateful to be in angelic devotion today by way of the masculine and the feminine. We're so blessed to have the consciousness of these forces that are here for us through love. It's all love, and it will always be love. And I am here to serve this energy within you if you feel called to join me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Holy Mother. Thank you, Seed of Creation. Thank you, all the masculine archangels. Thank you to all the feminine archangels. Thank you to my highest, most loving self. Thank you to my body. Thank you to Moon Mother. Thank you to Earth Mother. Thank you to my maternal mothers. Thank you to my paternal side. Thank you to my ancestral fathers, most loving whole. Thank you to my most loving whole ancestral mothers. Thank you to the sun. Thank you to the stars. Thank you to all of life that is in me, through me, and around me. I surrender to the appreciation frequency within me, that I may hold the frequency of openness of all and be well on this planet, because I appreciate my existence and my fellow human that journeys alongside of me, that I may know, but I may not know, but we are all journeying in this road and on this planet together. Bless us to be more loving, whole, and complete, and know that we have that already in us. That's the blessing in our human as we walk in love on this planet. Let us be the representation of love and radiate and emanate love, live in love, and connect with the highest frequencies of love. Embody in this world Let it be our real, live, lived experience. Thank you for the reality of love that is me and that is every single sister that is listening to this, and brother. I bless and I give thanks for this day. Venus Day blessings to you all. I love you. Peace and blessings. Hopefully I'll be back. I want to be back on Sunday to do some money magic. If not, I'll come back when I come back. I love you so, so very much. Peace and blessings. Ah! Now go have some fun. It's Venus Day.